Hi guys, so today's video is very different. Yeah, it's a video that until I've sat down now and pressed record, I didn't know if I was going to film. It's something I've questioned a lot because it's a very sad way to start the new year by uploading this, and that's not how I want my channel to be. However, things happen and you do have to face them, you do have to acknowledge them, and that's what I want to do today. So I don't want this to be a somber video. Obviously it's not a great start to my year, but I'm fine and everyone else is fine, and that's all that matters. So for those of you who don't know, at Christmas I was gifted some tickets to go to the Liverpool International Horse Show. Now, I was so excited. I've never been to Liverpool International Horse Show before. It's always been sort of on my bucket list of shows to go to, and so my mum got me and Greg tickets to go. So I just wanted to, I've got a lot to say, and I wanted to start by telling you guys what happened. So like what happened during the day. Obviously it was meant to be like a massive celebratory thing, a massive New Year's Eve show, and we'd booked to see the evening show, so it started at like 7:30 and was due to end after midnight, so there was all the New Year's Eve stuff, and it was going to be an absolutely amazing start to 2018, but unfortunately that's not what happened in the end. But yeah, I'll get into what happened anyway. So I went to the Liverpool International Show, got there really early in the morning, and we parked in the multi-storey car park that serves Echo Arena at about 8:30. We were super early because we were so excited. Went, sort of had a little walk round, went and did some shopping. I met some of you guys, which was absolutely amazing, and I did vlog it. I started vlogging because I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted me to vlog it, so I did, and yeah, we just basically had a great morning really. Did lots of shopping and bought a load of stuff, went to Pizza Express across the road and just had a great time. Saw a lot of horses warming up because obviously there was different shows to the one we were going to see. So we were going to see the evening show, which was the big New Year's Eve show. And then things took a very drastic turn. So I went to go and put all my shopping bags in the car before the show started. Our show was due to start at 7:30, but they were letting people in at 6:30. To get a seat, and it's like really strange how they do it at Echo Arena. They take you all outside and then you have to go back in. So I thought I'll stick my things in the car. I think this is about 4:30ish. So me and Greg went back to the car, put all of our shopping in the car, like all the things we bought with Christmas money and stuff like that, and then got out of the car, and I smelt burning anyway, and I thought, being a car owner, you know, you always think, oh, is that someone's clutch burning? That's generally the smell that I smell, and it was like burning rubber type smell, and I thought, oh, it's someone's clutch obviously. Thought nothing of it, started walking towards the exit, and then suddenly the fire alarms went off, and I thought, okay, that's strange, that's a bit over dramatic for someone's clutch burning a bit. And then there were stewards like running at us and like high vis, like get out, get out. So obviously that's what I did, ran down the stairwell. We were parked on level 2 and the fire started on level 3. So we got out, luckily absolutely fine, and we're told to go straight into the arena, go straight into the doors, just get inside basically. Turned around and the level above my car, like the 3rd level, was all smoking. There was like a lot of smoke billowing out, and I thought that's obviously not someone's clutch. But then when we got inside we were told it's absolutely fine. There's a Range Rover or Land Rover or something, one of those, that's caught fire, but it's completely under control. Emergency services are on their way and it's fine. So we were just told to, you know, continue. I didn't feel safe going and continuing shopping. We popped downstairs and then I just said I want to come back up because there's one escalator in, one escalator out, and it's very claustrophobic. So I just want to stay upstairs. And then a little bit of time passed. Everyone was then told we were evacuating, but then we didn't. Never told what was happening apart from the fact that there was a car on fire and it was completely under control. Then we did end up being evacuated a couple of hours later, I think, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours later. And then everyone was put into the arena. All the horses were evacuated from the bottom floor of the car park because that's where they were being kept, and we were told they were being evacuated because of the smoke that started billowing in. So then me and Greg were sat in the arena, seeing all the horses. John Whittaker and his horse were there, and there was lots going off. Then it came over the tannoy that we wouldn't be able to pick up our car that evening. Luckily we'd already made arrangements to stay in Liverpool, but then my phone died. So we couldn't look on social media what was happening or anything like that. So then we were informed, I think about 3 hours later, that the show would not be going ahead and that we should leave. So then we were told we were evacuating and we got out of the arena. And that's when we realised what had happened. So coming out, there was just this massive black cloud of smoke, and I've never seen a cloud so dark. I know that sounds strange, but it was black, like you could smell in the air burning. But the way you come around the arena, we were at the back and the car park was at the front, so we didn't know at all what was going on. I just thought in my head naively, oh, it's okay, you know, it would probably be just that level above mine and I'll be able to get my car tomorrow. Obviously all our shopping was in the car, all of our overnight stuff was in the car, everything apart from my phone, my camera and my purse were in the car. So we came out and we walked around the corner, and that was when I saw the entire 7-storey multi-car park ablaze, completely ablaze. It sounded like bombs going off, just like all these bangs where I think it was probably fuel tanks exploding, windows exploding. And all the cars, and obviously very like traumatizing to stand there and see that. I am just so glad that no one was hurt. I honestly think it's a miracle that no one was injured. I know a stunt rider was injured, but I think it's a miracle no one lost their lives. There were some dogs in that car park and luckily they were rescued. But yeah, the scene that we witnessed was horrific. You could see all the cars and the flames, and I mean, I'm very sentimental with things, and my car did mean a lot to me. It was my independence, because I live somewhere you can't get anywhere without a car. I'd only had it about 18 months because I'd upgraded my car, so I'd only had that one about 18 months, and obviously I had everything in it, so it was a big shock to my system and I was very shook by it. So then we had to try and get a taxi and things. Anyway, luckily we didn't have any cash on us. The taxi drivers dropped us off at Cash Point. We got back to the hotel, and then I just rang my mum to come and get me, and luckily my mum and dad, bless them, drove for 2 hours to come and pick me up from Liverpool and get me home safe. But I just wanted to tell people what happened, because a lot of people, I spent 2 days on Instagram replying to messages. That's how many people messaged me. And I wanted to tell people the story because I wasn't able to on Messenger, and a lot of people asked me, but I just didn't have the time, and I didn't want to just like copy and paste it and just send it to everyone who asked. So yeah, that's what happened basically. My car was completely destroyed, and we've been told that all 1,400 vehicles were demolished. all the photos that have come out afterwards. I mean, if you can search it if you want. It's just, you can just see metal chassis, and that's all that's left basically. The entire building looks like it's about to collapse. I can't put those photos on because that's not my footage or my photos. I don't have the right to do that, but you can look for it if you're interested. But yeah, not the best start to the year. And the main reason I've made this video is, obviously a lot of people did ask me to, just to address the issue. Yeah, I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank every single person that messaged me. I had hundreds and hundreds of messages from people asking if I was okay, even people offering to give me a lift, offering to, like, if I needed anywhere to stay in Liverpool. You guys were absolutely amazing, and I cannot thank you and YouTube enough for introducing me to so many amazing people. It was so humbling, the amount of people that messaged me, and some of the people that I met that day as well, who had photos and things like that. Sadly their cars were lost, so I hope everyone's okay and everyone's, you know, looking forward to a new year, and we'll be able to put that behind us. I mean, I'm very lucky that my car was insured and the items in it won't be covered, but that's irrelevant because so many people could have been injured and they weren't, and that's all that matters, is that everyone's okay, all the animals are okay, all the horses are okay. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys for the support really. I've always felt very lucky with the subscribers and the viewers I've had, and the friends I've made from YouTube, but to actually be in something that is very difficult and to go through that, even though I wasn't injured, and it was very sort of traumatising to me at the time, and it still is to talk about a bit, just because it's not something I want to dwell on. But to have gone through that and to receive the support I did was amazing. I think for the 2 days after it happened, you guys kept me going and kept me smiling, because you were just sending me amazing messages and telling me to not worry, and that, you know, I'd inspired you, and if I've done that, then what does it matter if I've lost a car? Do you know what I mean? It is a big blow to me, but at the end of the day it could have been so much worse, and I think it's not so much losing the car, I think it's everything that we sort of went through on the day. But I'm just glad that no one was hurt, and I hope that everyone who has lost something is okay. I'm sorry if this has been very rambly. It's been something I didn't know how to film, I didn't know how to say, but I just wanted to make you guys aware of how thankful I am. And I know I keep umming and doing all stuff, it's just because I'm a bit nervous to talk about it, and I don't know, it's just not something I thought I'd ever have to address on my channel. It's not a great way to start the new year. I did have lots of things that I wanted to upload for New Year, like my 2017 in review type thing, or my aims for this year, and it has sort of just completely not made me want to upload any of that. I also had some quite bad news on the 1st that I will address in another video shortly. But yes, that is what happened. So my car's destroyed, but I'm sure I'll get a new one once the insurance money comes through and everything. It might not be as good as my old one, but it'll still get me from A to B, and everyone's okay, so that's all that matters. But thank you so much to everyone who's messaged me, supported me. I know I'll probably get a lot of lovely comments on this video as well. But yeah, just thank you guys, and I'm so lucky to be okay, and I'm so lucky to have you. So yeah, and this is onwards and upwards, we can only go up from here. So let's hope 2018's our year, and I'll get some cracking videos up for you guys because you really deserve it.